What's up, everybody? It's your boy Rapture. If it ain't me, who's it gonna be? I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you had a great day, you're having a fantastic evening, and we are about to kick it off. We got a video today from King Frost, man, when scared people capture the scariest demons on video. Are you guys ready? So let's get it if you are.
Now we want to look at a terrifying case which has transpired in a deserted area of Nuevo Leon in Mexico. There's a little town called Ujescoala, which is accessed by a pretty long and desolated stretch of road. And in that little town is an abandoned and really run-down school building, which was named the Benito School and founded by the governor Don Jose Vichanzo in 1954. The old building still tells the tales
Senor Don Jose S. Vivanco. I hope I said that right, otherwise they're gonna laugh at me.
of long-forgotten students and people who ventured to this deserted place. The following incident has been made public by a news station. It features a young man who ventured to this old place to investigate it. His name is Gabriel Martinez Navarro, and he made his video public on November the 10th. Apparently he was interested in many of the local tales that were saying that some unearthly forces were still inheriting this old place. There was only one way to find out, driving there by himself.
For an investigation all by myself. Damn, man, I know it's about to kick off. Sorry about that. It's gonna kick off soon. That's about a flippin'.
Sale una voz al principio del video diciendo pero yo no sé qué chingado le veo un fantasma. No era negro. Pero vengo acá solo para enseñarles de que pues no hay nada. No hay nada porque pues
Why did he choose to go here at night though?
After driving for quite some time, he finally makes it onto the premises and looks for a way in. What was that? It appears that Gabriel has captured a disembodied voice without noticing it at that moment. How curious. Maybe an omen that he was in for an interesting night.
Damn, dog.
por allá hay una novia. Pero la novia no me metía. Porque ese culo.
It's getting a little creepy now. Of course, but you were alone at a flippin' old school, brother. How do people do this? Looks nice here. Let's leave the door closed. No. He just awoke all the spirits. They're gonna come now. Now you panicking, huh? Now it's about to get you all flipped up.
Suddenly, stuff is moving on its own, and the young man is getting pretty afraid of the activity.
Understandably.
¿Quién es?
fun and games until shit kicked off, huh? Well, that better have been a bug there outside. Oh shit! I saw that.
Besides the terrifying paranormal activity in this building, something has Gabriel shook to the core, and you might have missed it. Let's take another look.
Oof! I saw that little corner of the head there, dude.
Something seemed to be peeking around the corner, right at him, and it's pretty certain that it wasn't your average person. What happened that night in this derelict school building? Did the young man maybe fall victim to a haunting that turned him into a believer? Who knows? What's your explanation?
Damn,
The following was captured by the security camera of a laundromat store. The owner uploaded the video as proof, because many people swore that the building was extremely haunted. Creepy sightings were nothing rare, apparently.
What's this type of haunting gonna be? Like the ghost does your washing for you, or steals your knickers? That tripped me out. I think somebody might be drilling. Damn, that was weird. Yeah. Let's continue.
The owner could never capture evidence on his camera until this night. After closing this door up for the night, the man left and the security camera kept rolling. The footage got randomly pulled one day, and they saw something on it that looked quite creepy.
Okay, so that's the shadow leaving. Or is that a shadow in the shop? Oh, your push! What the flip was that? Did you guys see that? My top right, there's just someone flipping standing there. Something was standing there.
It looks like a woman with dark hair that is standing next to the laundry machine in the right top corner of the room. How terrifying.
She's pissed off you don't mix the colors with the whites.
What's even more creepy, however, is how she mysteriously seems to appear in the room, and then, only moments after, disappears again.
What the hell? It's like she literally walked away.
Of course, there are reflections from the street outside that can be seen in the store, but many are certain that this is not what we are seeing here. So, is this a spirit haunting the man's store? The following clips were shared by user BV1150, who states that he as well is experiencing some really terrifying events unfolding in his own four walls. Ever since moving into his new place, he was visited by strange shadow sightings and was woken up in the midst of night by loud banging noises and furniture that was being pushed around. His friends never believed him, however, and they were certain that he was just joking around. In the following video, he had a friend over, and indeed, there seemed to be some unusual loud noises that were stemming from his closet, or from right above his closet, which was weird because nobody else should have been there.
Okay, what is potting?
Get up. Get up. Get up. What are you for? You're here. Listen. Sleep.
Nothing at first glance, but after BV decides to take a look around and opens the door to one of the rooms, there seemed to be something else with them.
Okay, what the hell? Look how it stands there and then
A really
like,
odd
turns
looking
around.
shadow can be seen standing at the end of the room, and then it charges at them as if it wanted to hurt them. BV states that they could not sleep at his place that night and that he has nightmares ever since. If it wasn't just a skit by the young man, has maybe something demonic entered? Something that is now playing
If
tricks
that's
on
real,
him?
That's flippin' weird.
Who can say?
Flippin' creepy looking thing standing there like a tall Ewok.
This video was uploaded by Days of Horror, who believe they've captured a shadow figure at the haunted 30 East Drive house. 30 East Drive is a property in Pontefract, West Yorkshire, England, that has gained notoriety as one of the most haunted houses.
If you guys have not seen paranormal like videos of this place and you guys really want to be freaked out by some weird stuff, go watch this. It's crazy. It is absolutely crazy, this place.
Houses in the country. I'm sure many of you have seen the following video.
And you see some shadows, but that is me putting my
This
phone
woman
in my
went
arm.
through hell this night.
Right.
The house is often referred to as the Black Monk House due to its association with alleged paranormal activity involving a sinister monk-like figure.
Oh, I just did something in the room, so I'll just go up the stairs. There's the horrible mirror. What the hell was that?
The house was built in the 1950s and has been the site of various paranormal occurrences for decades. The most famous of these
So in this video, this woman goes and cleans instead of during the day. She's the owner of the house, or the proprietor, and she goes and cleans at night. And that's where she made the mistake, she said.
events occurred in the late 1960s.
Have I to really cope there? Huh? What?
The reported paranormal phenomena in the house
Every time.
included objects moving on their own, unexplained noises, water pools appearing on the floor, and even physical attacks on family members.
God. Okay. I'm off the top of the stairs.
And she just continues to like go.
These
through this
events
whole-
were often
This
attributed
is a
to a malevolent
flippin'
spirit or
solid
entity
woman.
known as the Black Monk.
And this is the living room. Now we do have a GoPro already recording in the corner, and it's trying to hopefully pick up the cat ball flashing. If you can get this cat ball, this little toy here, to start flashing, we'd appreciate it. Or likewise, can get this, again, this green light to start flashing. We'd appreciate that if you can catch it on camera.
Stop it.
Take a look at the back window as the investigator makes his way through the house. Notice the dark figure that can be seen in the bottom left corner. What could explain this strange disappearing
So
shape?
it's either somebody outside or someone inside.
Is this possibly just a curious onlooker peeking into the home? Or is this the Black Monk making himself known to the man?
That's so crazy. Another CCTV incident.
Yup, yet another really weird
Yup.
CCTV encounter that left people baffled on Reddit. The following video was forwarded by John, and it is said that it was initially captured by a family. It was when they were routinely checking the recording one night. They saw an odd object popping up on screen, and weren't sure
gonna
what
kick off
exactly
now?
was happening.
Oof. Oof. What the fuck? Okay.
People point out that it looks like a human-sized apparition,
Yeah.
which pops
Okay,
up
but it's not-
only a couple of
Okay,
seconds
but that must be
once
on-
a car is
Oh,
driving by,
l-
which led many to speculate that it might have been an incident that was related to some of the car's passengers.
Okay, just wait. Look. So this looks like a type of SUV car. This thing stands above it. This thing is poos tall. This is a 7-foot homie. Should have been playing in the Ghost NBA.
Who knows, maybe that was the case. Or was it simply a glitch caused by the camera lens? A very mysterious encounter, whatever the answer.
Grandma's guess. Grandma's guess gonna get an uppercut.
The next was sent by Taylor, and she states that it was obtained in the paranormal section. Once again, it was captured by a young man who was looking for some answers. He states, "First time poster. My grandma was sending me pictures of her house decorated for Christmas, and I found this figure in one of her photos. She said there was no one else in the house, and I can't figure out what else could cause that shadow. Any ideas?"
Oh, that a flippin' Dementor with a Dementor apprentice. Dude, that looks like flippin' the Grim Reaper or some shit, dude.
Clearly we have a shadow person standing in the living room, pretty close to his grandma. Or do you think otherwise? If nobody else was with her in the room,
That's
what are we
so
looking at
crazy.
here? Maybe there's an easy explanation for that one.
Such as?
But if not, it might be paranormal capture.
It's Granny's side piece. Woman in our living room. Dude, there's a woman in my living room.
This video stems from Diane, the canning Nana, and she shared it with the internet because apparently she caught something really terrifying one night. In general, she posts videos about cooking and traveling. She starts explaining in her description. So, totally unrelated to any content I have ever done. We found this today on our living room camera at 2 AM in the morning. Very clearly a woman. Even Noah, our cat, saw her. You can see his eyes near the end of the video. I'm sensitive to feeling spirits of family members. I've been saying for months I feel a spirit here I do not recognize. You tell me what you all think. To us it looks like an older woman with long hair.
In the living room. Don't forget that. It says in the living room. So let me recap that. Okay, bro. Camera, why you be playing me like that? Trying to zoom in on my thoughts and that, dog. Chill out. Camera 2. Hey, camera 2. Next. Yes. Close. Sorry, guys. Camera 2. Camera 2, you like, you didn't have to do me like a upper body. Dude, why you gotta do that? We can speak about this at HR. In the living room. That's what I wanted to get at. And just cruises through. Simply just
Whatever is
gallop-
roaming through the living room seems to be a pretty small statue. Do you see the shape of a lady? Whatever it might be. If it's not a member of the family, it must have been
so
a terrifying
weird.
discovery.
hiking trip.
Now we are checking out another submission. The video was captured by a couple who was out the following day to go on a nice hiking trip in the mountains. It is said that several people had gone missing in this area over the years, so there's quite a bit of urban legends and ghost stories that people like to talk about. The trip went quite well, but after returning to their car, something quite scary unfolded, for what they had no explanation for.
Let's see, it's where is this though? Ooh, got the Crocs on.
It looks like a person that is lying right on top of their car and staring into the windshield.
Oh my puss.
But how's that possible?
Oh my, no,
The couple was quite
dude,
scared and drove away as fast as they could, based on their reports.
Dude,
Did maybe somebody play a prank on them? If not, perhaps some well-done editing. Or did something otherworldly unfold here? Maybe one of the missing souls?
that flippin' face reminds me so much of The Grudge, and I hate it. Creepy, reflective.
This one is a strange video that was captured one night while two friends were traveling through a town. They were talking about an urban legend at the time of this video that states that a woman in white can be seen ever so often walking these exact streets and scaring people in the area for whatever reason. Of course, they didn't expect to see anything that night, but it would seem that they captured something
Always
at the time
expect
without
that,
realizing.
Never let them catch you lacking.
After going over the recording, they saw this in the left mirror.
The puss, bro. Dude.
Some say that this was the spirit
shit.
that is said to roam these streets at night. Could this be? Whatever
That was
it is,
not as clear
looks
there.
actually pretty sinister in my opinion. And if it is not just video editing, maybe we are looking at a malevolent spirit here indeed.
What is up with these creepy white faces? The ambulance.
The following video was recorded by a driver who thinks to have captured something rather unnatural. When driving right behind an ambulance, the man thought that it was a prank at first, but wasn't so sure after watching the footage.
Okay. That has to be fake.
All that we see at first is a strange illuminated object in the window of the back door. And then there seems to be another person sitting in the back of the ambulance. But as time goes by, the weird illuminated object seems to develop facial features. And we can
That's
make
so
out a
odd.
cloaked figure staring at the car that is recording. The man
I
was
don't believe
certainly
that.
pretty creeped out.
I don't believe that.
And is sure
Comment
that
down
this
below
had to
what you
be a
guys
spirit encounter. Or something even more sinister. Nikki and Kim have sent me the following recording that was shared on their paranormal exploration channel NK Hauntings. Both of them are located in Ireland and very interested in the paranormal. This night they made it to an abandoned house, which is situated in the waterside area of Derry. The house is known locally to be the
that looks so
highest in
nice.
the area. They also were accompanied by Kim's cousin Kevin that night.
Kevin!
And after the sun went down, they started their investigation in this very derelict
Jesus,
building.
Folder got me right there.
How many spirits are here, if any?
If you don't want to communicate with a spirit box, we have another device here that you can touch and make it light up.
We weren't getting much on the spirit box, so we moved further into the house.
I'm gonna stand here, and then I'll turn this down again, so it's very bright.
Are we okay standing here?
Leave?
Was there a fire?
Now take a look at the doorway in the back. Nikki keeps panning back to it in a view, and might have caught something strange without realizing it at the time. But something clearly must have been off, which made her pan towards there.
Make a bang.
Sound? Did that say sound? Right, don't touch me, I was only joking.
Make a bang, or use your energy in this device here.
Is that a child? I don't know.
Is this a kid film?
Out.
That was a child's voice saying out.
Out.
That could literally just be a pillar outside, no?
Out.
They state that a few seconds later they were exiting the room and didn't think they caught anything in there. However, this shadow silhouette was throwing them off a bit after rewatching the footage. Is it just a shadow, which is caused by the perspective and angle of the camera? Or was something with them that night? The next video was sent by Peptaro. The user tells me that we are looking at a CCTV recording, which was recorded one night after closing hours in a local pub. The place is located in a hundreds of years old building, and many customer reports have spoken of glasses being flicked off the table, sudden bursts of wind, and other strange occurrences that take place in there on a regular basis. So ghost stories are certainly nothing new. This night though, the security guard noticed that there seemed to be a bit more going on than just poltergeist activity.
Ghost just wanted a late night beers with a boys. Okay. Oh. That was the flippin' flash. Is this sped up? No, it's not. Look,
A
the
dark
second
shadow
time.
entity seems to be hovering behind the counter, possibly working the beer dispenser and giving out glasses in the afterlife. The owner suspects that it could be a former employee. Some people say that it might just be a bug or something. But this seems unlikely, the owner states.
Bug.
Who can say?
Red roach.
This video was captured by two friends who were on their way to another friend, who based on their statements was living in a rural area outside of town. After hearing some unexplained screams in the distance, one of them pulled out his phone to record what was going on, and indeed he seemed to have captured a really odd creature in the distance.
Wait a second, I think I see a... Someone? I thought I seen a big buck or something. Wait, stop right there. What is that? Is it a buck? What is that? Dude, that's...
Some people speculate that this is another sighting of the gray creature, which is said to be home to these areas. Could that be so? It's really hard to say what exactly was captured that day. Or should I say night. If it wasn't just a setup by a friend or so, maybe we are looking at something mysterious here.
Flippin' Dobby.
Now we want to take a look at Lainey and Ben, who have been plagued with paranormal events in their home, and have taken to the internet to share the...
If you haven't seen this videos, go just type in Lainey and Ben paranormal, you'll find it. This is the first time in this flat that scared the shit out of me when I heard something running up the steps, but proper. That freaked me out for a while, actually.
These sightings, trying to find answers to the strange phenomena they are experiencing. In this latest clip, they believe they may have captured a shadow person while watching a horror movie. Shadow figures, often referred to as shadow people, are mysterious and elusive paranormal phenomena that have been reported by people around the world.
You're watching... What's this, Ben?
The Possession of Hannah Grace.
Okay, but if you're watching
The Possession of Hannah Grace. And we keep thinking... Well, I thought on 2 occasions I'd seen something. You did too, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. I love this movie, but I'm gonna show you it in reality. Flippin'.
I'm fairly
here.
certain I've seen something.
So we're gonna prop this up on our trusty salt mill. Should we?
That can just be from outside though, but the thing is that like it continues past the door.
Take a look at the strange shadow captured on film. Do you agree that this may be a shadow person stalking them?
It could also literally just be someone from outside doing something behind the
Or
window.
what else
and it
could
just shines
this
a little
be?
bit more around the corner. But I think the more you put it in your head that there's something there and you go through these things, and then you go watch movies about it, that's definitely
Following
more
videos
ingrained
were
in your
documented
flipping
by
head.
user 17275C. The young man uploads a lot of video logs and talks about all kinds of stuff that revolve around his daily life. At one point, he tells his viewers about a haunted ring that he had acquired on a yard sale, and ever since, some really weird events started to unfold in his house.
People.
Bought a haunted ring about 3 weeks ago, and I'm pretty sure it's real because I had to block off the closet door because in the last week, the doorknob has decided to shake on its own. And so far I've chalked it up to
Oh man, that's...
just my imagination when I'm about to go to sleep in my room. But now there's actually like some incoherent voice whispering to me at night, so now I can't sleep without this light on. So
It all sounds very strange indeed, and the following day he was finally able to capture some of that activity on camera.
I heard some
No way.
noise down here, not the washing machine, but
About who the
Some,
flip
like,
is staying down there?
something, and this thing was rocking back and forth when I came down.
Of course, it is hard to say if something paranormal had moved the rocking chair on the ground floor here. A few days after, it all might have become a little bit clearer when the young man talks about him feeling ill and that he is now sleeping in his car due to night terrors and strange activity unfolding at night.
I'm going to go and
I gotta fright the wrong
my
thing and
car
then
for
saw it, but
tonight.
I...
I'm not feeling good. I'm actually starting to get ill, and I've been hearing sets of 3, 4 thumps or whatever. I'm sorry, I'm everywhere today with my vocabulary, but I'm just gonna sleep in my car and see whether I can get a few hours of shut-eye in there, and I'm just not feeling good anymore, and I'm also hearing voices now, so it's not like they're in my head, they sound like they're in another room, so...
A shadow person is standing in the room right behind him.
Dickhead.
If it is connected to the supposedly haunted ring he had bought,
Oh
or
my
if it's something
God.
else, is not further known. Ever since this thing was spotted behind him, he spent most of the nights in his car. At least, that is what he stated.
On CCTV.
The following clip was uploaded to Reddit by user Heron to the paranormal video subreddit. About it, he wrote, "My father used to work as a security guard in a building, night shift, and repeatedly during the early morning he would send me these videos. We never had the slightest idea what it could be, but if you ask me, I would say that it's a woman."
What the hell?
In the video, a white shadowy shape is seen floating or standing in the hallway. However, commenters noticed the strange way the figure seems to be
It's like
swaying,
sways.
as though it is turning or looking around the room in a very human way. The original uploader mentioned that this was not the first time unexplained things happened in this building. Perhaps it truly is haunted by this womanly figure.
Well, she better flip and leave if you're not paying rent.
What are your
Yep.
thoughts on this?
Yeah. At work.
User Crims has shared the following really mysterious recording in the paranormal Reddit section. It was captured by the security camera of his workplace. He states, "Check this out. So one of my employees found this emergency door wide open. When I reviewed the footage, I saw the following happening. Take a good look. There's clearly something happening once the door is open. It was an old CCTV system, and we never got an HD system until like last year."
What
You
the
see it?
flip is that? What is that?
Well, what do you guys think? There's clearly something opening the door, and then this transparent shadowy thing appears. It's a little dark object that is visible at knee height.
It's a leprechaun.
Of course, we can't be absolutely sure that it wasn't simply artifacts caused by the camera. However, the door opening without any apparent reason makes this all a little bit weird. You see it?
Ooh. Ghostly capture.
The following was taken during a haunted ghost tour of Salem, MA. This is an old house that has several ghost sightings, especially seen through the windows. The story goes that a man and his family lost their lives in there.
No. What?
The ghost on this
doers.
picture was taken in an area where the house butts up against another house, and not a common walkway, very narrow area. The photos before and after are clear and not this blurry. So, what do we say to this one? Did this person capture a real ghost? Some commenters say that this looks like a child that might be wearing a white dress. Could this be so?
With a hella distorted face. The Shadow Man.
Now we want to take another look at TikTok user Face the Light, who documented a haunting at her former family home that involved a shadow man that had terrorized her for a good while. Now it seems that she has moved and things have gotten a bit more quiet. Until the day where she started this particular TikTok again.
Maybe when I'm done with it, I can send you this. Sorry.
On another TikTok, she continues a room tour, on which she talks about the amazing items that she could gather for her new place. Now let's see.
I just wanted to show you my room. This is the bedding I got. This is the duvet that I grabbed from the house. There's all my books that I could not fit on my shelf. I saw in the last
Your
video.
mother's.
Some really weird stuff has been happening around here. Like I keep hearing big random noises. I don't want to freak you out. I mean, I'm not that worried about it.
She's freaking out. She's freaking out.
Anyways,
I don't want to freak out. You're
And
freaking
here
out.
the apartment tour continues, and she is aware that these events seem to transpire more and more.
With the nice towel that you sent me. Thank you.
Who knows? Maybe the thing that was haunting her has moved to the new place with her. And it takes all a pretty dark turn when indeed what other viewers describe as the Shadow Man is making a return and freaks the living bejeebies out of
She
her.
is shook. Can tell just by the way she's.
There's someone on the back porch.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no.
Pretty much looks like the same figure, doesn't it? The Shadow Man just stands in front of the window for a while, peeking in and staring at her. Then it appears that he makes it into the house for some reason, and this is where Face the Light takes the last couple of recordings of this terrifying being.
No! Dude, that's off. Oh no, this has to be fake. Please, Lord, be this be fake.
Isn't that terrifying?
It's easy, but that has to be someone that broke in.
Now we're taking a look at an update from JB, aka Dino Nuggets, who had moved a third time after some pretty intense poltergeist activity. And even shadow figures started terrorizing him and his whole family. Shortly after moving into their new house, things started to happen again.
As I told all of you, I would start recording just like I normally would. And stuff happened, so been hearing some noises. Maybe a quick walkthrough of the house so no one thinks there's someone behind me. Laundry room.
He was on the roof, the guy, your friend was on the roof.
Here. Well, look at the rest.
Oh my god.
Cat just.
Cat's like, let me out.
He's trying to get out. Studio.
He walked through the whole house and was looking everywhere for the origin of those noises, but couldn't find anything. Then on one of the following nights, the following unfolded.
All these houses are built like Paranormal Activity. Ooh. That is fucked.
He opens every window to let some fresh air in, and still can't shake the feeling that something is really wrong in this house. He keeps walking through the rooms and documenting.
What the? That is so dangerous.
No. No, I ate hot pot. Like all of them were on. Call them and say what? Third time in 2 months? No, it's smoky. I'm recording this time.
And unbeknownst to JB, there seemed something standing in the dining area that a viewer of his noticed.
I mean, but that could just be a shadow of the wall. Oh, who knows? Flipping standing on the table, dude. Flipping, get the flip off the table. That's a dick big shadow figure.
This video was uploaded by Jethrospect to their channel. This is what he wrote about the capture. An amateur historian was exploring a local ruin called Smoky when he came across a new, expensive camera that was simply left in the middle of the ruined building. When he took the camera home and examined the footage, what he saw gave him chills. Captured in the sometimes frantic filming were sights of looming black shapes. These figures, which appeared to be wearing robes and hoods, took up entire doorways and seemed to be bearing the cameraman's way. The historian placed the camera in police custody, but hadn't heard from an owner. Subsequent visits to the ruin have brought no answers, and no trace of the camera's owner. These entities are very large, definitely at least 8 feet tall, and appear to tower over any regular human. There are no distinct features to any of them, which is the norm for shadow figures. It is hard to say, but it looks like they may all be wearing large black robes. Do you think these are all humans involved in some sort of cult or secret society that is using these ruins? And what do you make of the story of the camera? Who knows what was going on that night?
Oof! Oof! Those were flippin' wild. damn, Frost, man. Damn, bro. You really... That was crazy. That was when scared people captured the scariest demons on video. That shit was wild. But, yo, it's your boy Rapture. If it ain't me, who's it gonna be? Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification to know when we're posting next time right here on Clip It. Go out there, chase greatness, go spread love, peace, and positivity, and we'll see you guys next time. Have a great evening or a great day. Bye-bye.